there, I'm getting my downstairs ceiling done. Got my can lights in. Got this room done. Over there. It's 30-some feet long. 12 foot wide. And right now I'm working on the laundry room. Got my laser up, shooting my lines. I got all my wall trim up. Now I'm going fishing. What is it, May 23rd? I'm not sure. I'm fishing the pond. Crazy little bass. Got one right here below me just playing around. I can see him in the water. There's a bluegill over there. A little guy. Just little guys today. I'll get the little magic worm out and the spinning rod and catch some bluegills. There's a lot of bluegills around the shore here. Gonna rain here soon. Biggin. We got a biggin. If I can keep him on there. Look at him taking the drag. A biggin. I want to get him over in this part right here. I don't lose him. I wish I could catch some smallmouth that was down to sand, but I haven't seen him this year. Oh, he got off. He got off. He was a biggin. Oh, biggin. I didn't really get to set the hook on him. That was the biggest bass I caught out of here this year. Oh, he's just wrapping it. I think that's a little guy. Tapping on his tap. 3 or 4 taps. Some nice bass in here. Water's not quite warm enough for them yet, though. They're still in the deepest parts. A little crappie. That's what I thought they were playing out there. And we'll change this guy. crappie are hungry. They're hungry. They're hungry. A little better. Not as big as that other one that was taking my drag. He's not any better. He's a crappie. He felt heavier. Must have been swimming sideways. You were going sideways on me, were you? They sure are tearing up my worm, you little buggers. Huh? Another crappie follow it right up here to the shore and try to swim away with it. I didn't set him, I just let him play with it. He ain't getting off. Oh, that's not a bluegill. That's one of them crapolas. Little ones today. All the big ones are down at the other end, which we'll hit later, maybe. Bent up that one pulling on it. Let's see if I can find something right down the shoreline here. They're all out there about 20-30 yards. Except for him. Not keeping any. Not keeping any. Last time when Emery and I were out, I asked him if he wanted to keep. I caught a couple right away, and I said, "You want to keep some?" He says, "Yeah, I'll keep a couple." Well, I just kept, I just kept fishing. He kept fishing, and when we went home, he says, "Holy cow!" I said, "Well, I threw a lot in that bucket. There was 22 fish in there, bluegills and crappie, mostly crappie. But there's a lot of crappie in here." Well, a lot of bluegills too. This pond's fun ice fishing, but I didn't get here one time this year ice fishing. Wouldn't freeze over. I never bring my shanty. When I come here, I usually just pick a nice day and sit on buckets, or my sled, I mean. And I can't use my camera here because they like to put green dye in. Like right now, they dyed it. I'm gonna say they dyed it last week, or maybe this week, or last week, not this week. It's real dark. I could see the bottom the other time I was out. Keeps the weeds down. It does work. But I can't use my underwater camera. Ice fishing. Too dark. He got off. Just when the camera comes on, he gets off. There's a little bass. Like here's another one, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah. Very tiny. That's what the other one was. Got off. I mean tiny. I've had minnows in my tank for ice fishing bigger than you. Probably all hiding under the float today because of the sun. I'm gonna get tangled up. I do almost all my fishing with bait casters, and when I grab a spinning rod or reel, I can't get used to the action of it. I mean, the rod and everything's nice and the reel's nice, but I usually get tangled up on a spinning reel. Forget to shut the bail, or the bail don't close, or it's supposed to get high winds, I thought, tomorrow. That's why I got my ceiling in the laundry room. I got the wall angle up, and I was getting ready to put my center beams in, and I says, this is a good spot to quit and go fishing today. Plus I had to go look at another job, a big job coming. So gonna take me a month or two, especially if you take time to go fishing. Oh, that was a nice one, whatever it was. No, I think I got him, but I don't know if it's as nice as I thought at first. Nope, just crappie. It's just a crappie. I'm like a crappie fisherman extraordinaire. I don't even like fishing for crappie. Well, I like fishing for them, but I don't usually keep fish. Wintertime I do. I'll take that crappie right there, boy, every day. In the winter. Crappie and perch and trout. It's the only ones I keep. But only in the winter. It's probably just me, because I like them when I throw them on the ice and they get frozen right away. And I don't think you can get fresher other than if you grilled it right here with a grill right now. Dock just to see if somebody's laying under it before I walk on it. Huh. I think I got a weed. No, there's no weed on it, but boy, it sure was dragging on me. It was a fish. Oh, he got off. He got up. He was a fishy. Whoa, I went the other side of the... There we go. Got him back. I bounced it right off the dock. Little Brian Thrift move there. You can watch a lot of guys fish, which since they've changed MLF and where Brian Thrift went to MLF, I don't watch much anymore because all they do is stand and stare at a computer screen on the front of their boat all day long. They don't even look at the camera or anything. They just stand and stare at a screen. Especially Jacob Wheeler, he's the worst at it. Guy's got like 20-inch monitors on the front of his boat. Took the fun right out of fishing to me. I prefer old school where they have to put the fish in the live well and take them in, get weighed in, and I like that. Granted, MLF, the way they're doing it's better for the fish. I know that. But people act like there's only 10 fish in the lake, and if you kill one, oh my god. My god, you know how many fish, like in this pond right here, you couldn't imagine how many fish you could count in here if you drained it out. Or caught them, electrocuted them. And there's so many doggone fish. You could throw a fish off the top of the Empire State Building into a swimming pool and the thing would still survive. Might not like it, but it would survive. They have to treat them with little kid gloves. You should see how I treat pickerel. I don't treat them with kid gloves. Jeepers, that was right on top of me when he hit it. Windy now. Picking up. Water's getting choppy. Not allowed to have the fish touch your body. You're not allowed to release it without holding it over the gunwale of the boat and releasing it gently. You might damage the fishy. Yeah, okay, whatever. If that's the fishing you like to watch, go right ahead. Brian Thrift is my favorite fisherman of all time, all of the pros. Of course, I like Kevin Van Dam. My favorite of all time is John Cox. Got an aluminum boat. He don't have all that fancy electronics. He just goes and fishes. You know, I'll find some fish and catch them. Just the way it should be done. He won a tournament 2 weeks ago, or was it 3? That's MLF too. I didn't watch it. Now I kind of wish I would have watched it. Watch John Cox win. I like Buddy Gross. He's kind of down home boy, like a big old farm boy out there. I like Buddy Gross. Then I like Brian Latimer too. He don't win. He don't place in the top a lot. Sometimes he does. But I especially like just watching his channel when he's not tournament fishing, just going out fun fishing. He's so knowledgeable and tells you what he's doing, shows you what he's doing. And just a cool guy. He's just a cool guy. I bought some stuff off his store there. Z-Man products. Paid a little more than I would have at the Tackle Shack, but support him a little bit. It was neat because it was an assorted pack. It come in a canvas like bag that you can close up, and ring binder is what it was, a ring binder. You can put them in there and refill it. I have it at home. I refill it, but I take stuff out of it to go fishing. I don't take the bag with me most of the time. Yeah, they're not biting. We're done. It's sprinkling on me. Now in Mansfield, or Lambs Creek, it didn't look like any rain at all. Coming this way over to past Mainsburg, boy, the sky was dark. I thought sure it was going to be pouring down rain, but it didn't. Well, I'll see if I can post a video tonight. Later, guys.